Another great Minnesota Wild season has came to an abrupt end in the 2022 season. So where do we go from here? What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Veg with you here, checking in. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say it is my 24th birthday. Thank you, everybody, for making this birthday so special. All the birthday wishes. We are recording this video on May 26th, my birthday. So before I get to the video, thank you for that. Let's get straight to the video. In today's video, we're going to be going over where the Minnesota Wild went wrong in the playoffs after this was their most spectacular regular season ever. The most wins that they have ever had in a regular season has came to an abrupt end in round one to the St. Louis Blues. So a few points to start off. The three main points, in my opinion, where the Wild screwed up. Fleury could not control the rebounds in any of the games that he played in. Fleury did have a great regular season with the Minnesota Wild, and I think he had a lot of fantastic saves in the series. I know in game one, a lot of people really loved, especially myself, loved that penalty shot save that Fleury had in game one. Really psyched up the crowd. The Wild didn't actually win that game. However, that was a big save and a crucial moment, and I think that put, I hate to say it, but it kind of gave the Minneapolis Miracle vibe to the fans. Like, they thought they had it, and they're like, oh, we got the goalie. That was proven wrong. Fleury let up a lot of juicy rebounds. Going on to the second point, the Minnesota Wild penalty kill was absolutely atrocious. The St. Louis Blues could do whatever they wanted on the power play. Kyrou, Perron, Ryan O'Reilly could pretty much do whatever they wanted on the St. Louis Blues power play and put the Minnesota Wild on a poster in round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Game 1, 4, 5, and 6, they could pretty much have their way with the Wild. They toyed with them, and it was sad to see. Number 3, with an honorable mention coming up as well, Kevin Fiala. I'm sorry, man. It just wasn't your series to be. You had a great regular season, a great end to your regular season, but I don't want to say the effort wasn't there, but they just found a way to shut you down, man. I hope you come back next year. I know a lot of fans want Fiala out because of this playoff series. I don't think that's a very smart idea. I believe that's a hasty generalization to want Fiala out. He's a supreme player, but he just couldn't get it done in the playoff series, and I want him back next year to compete in the 2022-2023 season. The effort overall from the team just wasn't there, in my opinion. I just didn't see, much there on the offensive side of the puck to contribute to scoring. They had chances they couldn't bury, but the main thing that really killed the Minnesota Wild was the penalty kill in this series, and it came to be true that in Game 6, the penalty kill killed the Minnesota Wild's playoff chances of moving on to the round 2, round 3, round 4 Stanley Cup playoffs. So that's it, really, for the Minnesota Wild as far as this season goes. So where do we go from here? In my opinion, there has to be some cuts made. Do we trade Matt Dumba? Did Matt Dumba do enough? People will say we can trade Fiala. Did Kevin Fiala do enough? Is Fleury the answer? I don't think so. The Minnesota Wild did just get a young goaltender from Sweden up. They gave him a 3-year contract. He might be the answer in net, but there's a lot of unanswered questions this offseason that Bill Guerin and his squad got to attend to, because the Minnesota Wild had a really good team this year for it, honestly, just to go to waste in round one. And I love my Wild, and I really want to see him back next year. Thank you all for tuning into this week's video. I appreciate it. Me and Hero Spell Studios really appreciate your time. If you would hit that like and subscribe button, we'd appreciate it. Veggie checking out. Thank you all. Have a good one.